In this episode of Amblin' Overlanders, Tales from the Trails, we take you on the 160-mile Rimrocker Trail from Montrose, Colorado to Moab, Utah. This trail takes us from river valleys to high plateaus, through golden aspen forests, across state, BLM, and national forest lands with incredible views. We show you the epic campsites and talk about the history of the area, and give you the resources to plan your own bucket list adventure on the Rimrocker. We meet up with our friends from Casual Nomads, Kimberly and Phil, driving their Jeep Rubicon, at the Horsefly Brewery in Montrose, Colorado, for lunch and a cold one. We head out of town southwest on 90 Road. Climbing onto the Uncompadre Plateau, we look back to the river valley and southeast to the snow-capped San Juan Mountains. Overlanding in early October embraces the golden beauty of aspens, cool weather, and hopefully clear night skies. This was the week before deer and elk season opened in Colorado and Utah, so there were plenty of open dispersed camping sites available. Soon after you enter the National Forest, 90 Road turns into Divide Road. This section of the Rimrocker Trail, from Montrose to Nucla, Colorado, is smoothly graded two-lane gravel suitable for any vehicle. Our plan for the afternoon is to explore the Rubidoux Jeep Trail, a 13-mile loop off of Divide Road, and find a dispersed campsite for our first evening. Approximately 23 miles from the start of the Rimrocker, we turn north onto Fence Line Road and the Rubidoux Loop. We recommend a high-clearance four-wheel drive vehicle and a GPS map app such as Gaia or Onyx to navigate this trail, as there are numerous side roads along the way. Parts of this trail are considered primitive and very rough, but not overly technical. Watch for livestock and logging trucks that may be in the area, and leave gates as you found them. We found numerous dispersed campsites along the Rubidoux Loop, but chose to camp at a site close to Divide Road that was open and sunny. At 9,200 feet, it was supposed to get cold that night, so we look forward to a fire, dinner, and the first night sleeping in our new Gazelle T4 Overlander tent. Day one brought us some beautiful sights, some great off-roading, and a chance to get back into the rhythm of setting up camp and relaxing with our friends. Keeps going on with aspens down either side of the road. It's so beautiful. Dropping down off the Uncompahgre Plateau, we turn off Divide Road onto Mesa Road to stay on the trail heading towards Nucla, Colorado. The RimrockerTrail.org map shows that Divide Road continues across the plateau and then turns into the Burrow Creek Trail, which connects back to the Rimrocker Trail west of Nucla. Nucla, Colorado was founded in 1904 to be the nucleus of the ranching and mining area, hence the name. From Nucla we head to Naturita, Colorado, 4 miles to the south, which sits along the San Miguel River. Naturita was founded some 20 years before Nucla and was named after the Spanish Little Nature. These towns are the only places to fuel and get supplies along the Rimrocker. Be sure to visit the West End Visitor Center in Naturita for maps and information from the friendly staff. After a lunch picnic at the Riverside Park in Naturita, we head back to once again join the Rimrocker in Nucla. A few miles northwest of Nucla, we leave the Rimrocker Trail for a side trip up Z26 Road and the Burrow Creek Trail. This is the other end of the trail over the plateau from Divide Road. Our goal was to explore as far as we could and find a campsite for our second night. It's always a good idea to carry a small saw and hatchet for deadfall across the trail. The higher we climbed back up the plateau, the rougher the trail became.
The road not taken.
The road past this recently burned area is better suited for OHVs than our heavy overland vehicles, but what an incredible view to have.
Hi, Johnny. Pretty mountains. Back to the road not taken.
We backtracked a few hundred yards and found the perfect campsite for the night. After setting up camp, Kimberly cooked a hearty pasta meal, and we enjoyed a clear, starry night. Day 2 was another beautiful day to explore towns and trails, but little did we know how much better the next couple of days would get. So first of all, you go this way, okay? So it's like that, okay? Now, put it down like this, okay? And get on the end of it, okay? Hands out to either side over here. And just, no, don't bend it like that, bend it like this. About in the middle. Okay? Not quite in the middle. Okay, now reverse your hands and keep pushing over. No, don't do that yet. Just keep pushing over. Now, cross your legs. Cross your legs. Cross your legs. Now, while switching your hands over, spin around real quick. You gotta go a little deeper. And you gotta switch your hands.
Drop that. We'll get you.
So you're here.
Okay.
You reverse your hands.
You didn't cross your legs, John. Come on.
Well, that's why he's having this trouble.
And you curtsy. Like the queen. Curtsy.
Well, she's not curtsying much lately.
Ah, success.
This morning we head back down the way we came and rejoin the Rimrocker Trail. Our goal for the day was to learn some of the mining history of the area, continue to explore the trail, and find one of the epic campsites we had heard about. This part of the Rimrocker Trail parallels the San Miguel River and Highway 141. From the heights above, you have the views of the river valley while driving on some easy shelf roads. There are several places in this section where you can exit the Rimrocker Trail and get on Highway 141. We decided to visit the ballpark campground to have lunch. After lunch along the San Miguel River, we head back to the Rimrocker in the Tabawatch water crossing. In the spring, during runoff, this crossing can be impossible to ford. The easy way around is to get on Highway 141 for a few miles, where a side road will take you back to the trail. Crossing in the fall was virtually devoid of water. This section of the trail is full of mining history with mines scattered in the hills. Along Highway 141 is the site of the former mining town of Overland, Colorado. In the late 1800s, ore containing radium, vanadium, and uranium was discovered. From 1910 to 1921, radium was mined for luminous dials used in watches. In 1928, U.S. Vanadium Corporation operated 900 mines and processed vanadium ore used in hardening steel. In the 1940s and 50s and into the early 80s saw the growth of the town as uranium was mined for defense and domestic use. By the mid-80s, the mines, mills, and town were shut down and the site declared a Superfund cleanup site because of health hazards. Further along, we again exit the Rimrocker to explore the hanging flume. In the late 1880s, as placer gold deposits were discovered along the Dolores River, construction was started on a 9 to 10 mile long flume running along the river canyon walls to bring water under pressure to mine the deposits. It took 2 years to build with iron rods and lumber, some of which can still be seen in spots. We traveled the road along the river to get a close view of a 48-foot section of the flume that had been reconstructed. We head down Highway 141 to cross the Dolores River and head up into the area between the river and the Paradox Valley. Climbing up through sandstone features, we come across Biscuit Rock and continue to follow the trail till we see the high sandstone walls of the Paradox Valley. This area had been home to the Ute people, then settled by ranchers. In the late 1890s, mining for copper and uranium began. The valley was named because of the unusual way the Dolores River flowed across the valley instead of down it. We found a campsite perfect for our 2 vehicles and enjoyed overwhelming views and an incredible sunset. Another day of exploring. While on the marked part of the Rimrocker Trail, we encountered only 3 other vehicles. Day 4 brings with it a golden-orange glow on the LaSalle Mountains to the west in Utah. Leaving our campsite. This campsite is a hard place to leave. It would be easy to spend an entire day exploring the many roads in this area and spend another night camping with the glorious view. This area also has the most fun four-wheeling along the marked trail, with some fairly easy technical spots, including this narrow, slightly off-camber shelf road. Look for signposts on the trail such as these. One marks the Rimrocker Trail with the back-to-back R's. These posts are green except for when you're in the National Forest where they are brown. The post on the right marks the county road number. The post on the left is for the West End Trails Alliance, which promotes biking, hiking, trail running, and exploring in the area. Check out the link in the description below for more information. We head west off the mesa and enter the Manti La Salle National Forest on our way to check out the Buckeye Reservoir and Campground. The Buckeye Campground has 50 sites available, with 18 free campsites and 32 pay sites at $10 a day. This area can also be accessed from Highway 90 in the Paradox Valley. We continue west toward the Colorado-Utah border. We stopped to soak in the view of color-clad Mount Peel and surrounding peaks, which is our destination for the evening. To the southeast we see smoke. We later learned that this was a prescribed burn. To follow the Rimrocker, you turn right on LaSalle Pass Road for a short distance, then left on 128 Road. We decided to continue up LaSalle Pass Road to a campsite Phil and Kimberly had stayed at before. Looking at our Gaia maps, we decided to head further up the LaSalle Pass Road to see if we could make it over the pass and down into Moab. What a beautiful drive through the quaking aspens. Stopped at the trailhead for hiking Mount Peel and met two women who had come over the pass. Asking them what the conditions were like, they said they barely made it past a large rock in the road, and only because they had a 5-inch lift on their vehicle. We turned back down the mountain to rejoin the Rimrocker. We had a choice at this point to turn onto the Rimrocker or continue down the LaSalle Pass Road onto 2 Mile Road, which takes you to highways into Moab. We found out why you might want to take this alternative route. This part of the Rimrocker is narrow through scrub oaks, causing some pinstriping, and very rocky, which makes for slow going. Since we were trying to make Moab in the early afternoon, we decided to exit the trail to catch Highway 46 to 191 into Moab. One of our favorite YouTube channels is Trail Mater from Moab Motorsports. Rory, Sean, and Mike show awesome driving skills while rescuing broken vehicles on the Moab trails. We're sorry we missed him, but got to get a picture with Mater to finish up this incredible trip. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons below, and keep having a wonderful life.